Hello to each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. This is our Bible study night. Yes, we got some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding for you guys. My name is Apostle Ely. I am the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. Yes, my beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition, and thank you so much, each and every one of you guys, for joining us, and all of the likes, the shares, the subscription, those that join in my live for the first time, posting your zodiac sign, letting me know where you're from. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, because you know what? This is how the knowledge get out. We live in an age of Aquarius where our minds are being open, that fixed energy. We got Son of Ochosi, Capricorn, Brother Minister Mario. All right. Then we got Mother Susan, Gemini in here. I think she got a rose behind her name. Okay, now she getting fancy. All right, guys, each and every one of you guys, I appreciate you for joining us and being in these live, sharing the information, growing, learning. Some of you texting me, some of you emailing me. I appreciate it. All right, Miss Lady, my Pisces is in the building for sure. Jealous sweet. All right, we got Gemini. All right, Kimberly Simp. Woo. All right, babies. Yes, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to teach y'all something tonight. You know, my whole teaching is fundamental. It allows you to operate in your traditions, in your belief systems, without being distracted by other people and what they're doing. All right there. Niecy Smith, my Aries from Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you so much. Kimberly Peoples, Pisces from North Carolina. All right, babies. Y'all is in here. Let me tell y'all something. I appreciate all the, for everything that is going on in my life. I want to say personally to each and one of you guys, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, church family, my personal family, my children, everybody that is contributing and supporting my website, my products, all this stuff. I am going through some things, and many of you guys have supported me through my ceremonies. Got another one to go through. And I am, like I said, I bring along who work with Apostle Ely. Thank you so much. I am doing good. How are you? I'm charging this iPad. Forgot to charge it. So I'm trying to charge it while I'm on live. So let me tell y'all something. All right, look at my sister in the house. It's Gemini thick up in here. Yeah. All right, y'all other signs, y'all, but these Gemini is up in here thick. These air signs. All right. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let me tell y'all something. I've had some beautiful, beautiful messages that have been sent to me by many of you guys. Let me tell you how much that encouraged me. I love it. I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries. My rising sign Pisces. I love your responses and how it encourages me to share this information, and that a lot of you are growing, you're developing. You becoming more mature. You looking at your ATRs, your African traditions, not demonic anymore. You realizing that this is ancient science. I'm loving this. You know, I don't mind being on the forefront of something as long as people growing and developing and learning. Let me tell y'all something. When I tell y'all I'm excited about what I'm going through, don't like everything I'm going through, but I'm excited about it. All right, Sister Jackie, Taurus in the house. Happy Hump Day, and y'all know how I do it. If you ain't happy, hump till you get there, okay? So we appreciate each and every one of you. We want to say hello to our Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Let me explain something. We are in for a treat tonight, because what I am going to do is give you a better understanding through the scripture why it is important that you understand why image magic works, okay? And when we use the word magic, it is simply saying energy. It's simply saying vibration, frequency. So I need, all right, thank you. Much love to y'all. I like the way y'all handling me. I love it. All this love up in this building. That's what I'm talking about. All right. And the reason why I'm sharing all of this knowledge, because it also not only helps me as a spiritualist, it helps you as a client. It helps you as somebody that's operating. You may be at the beginning level, intermediate. You may be advanced. This is still going to be applicable, because listen here, I've been doing this a long time, so I got a lot of tricks up my sleeve, even though I ain't got no sleeves on. But thank you to each and every one of you guys. And I want to say thank you for your Cash App, your support, your love offerings. All of this helps me to do what I do, and makes it easier for me to get rest and be financially able to accommodate you guys and teach you some of this stuff. So when you get into Ifa, you get into voodoo, you get into Santeria, you get into Lakumi, Christianity, Islamic, mystic, shamanism, hoodoo, you will have a better understanding of each one of these ATRs and how to function effectively in it in a base foundation. The reason why I keep telling you guys about your astrological sign is because that's the energy. If you're a Gemini, that's what energy you bring. If you're a Sagittarius, that's what energy you bring. If you're a Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, that's what energy you bring. You got to remember that when you're doing magic, no matter what your ancestral bloodline is, you are still bringing in either air energy, fire energy, earth energy, or water energy. And some of us got a collection of both, but that is why this is important. So when you are trying to manifest things, understanding your energy helps you to manifest it more effectively, and understanding your purpose helps you to navigate better in these spiritual streets. Look at my T card and my Scorpio. Oh, much love to you, darling. Why are you? Hey there. That's I'm charging my iPad. She said, why are you flipping? I was like, huh? Madame Oshun. I'm gonna turn it around in a minute, all right? Let me say, since Madame Oshun in here, I'm gonna turn it around. I got like 20-some percent on there. There I go. I think I taste better no matter what side you get me on. See that right there? It's delicious over there. It's delicious over there. Brother Johnny, thank you for joining us. Now we're gonna talk about image magic, okay? I got some stuff up in here, but I want to show you in the scripture, and Madam Oshun gonna chime in as well. When we think about what we're looking for, and we're trying to manifest certain, why certain hoodoo practitioners. She's the apostle. Either you are aging backwards. Yes, baby. When you understand not to let people bother you, yes, you will. I'm trying to tell you. Let me say this. I do this for the benefit not only of you, but I also do this at the benefit of your practitioners, because the better and the more knowledge and more sober-minded the person is that enters into these practices, the easier it is for your journey. The journey ain't easy. It just makes it easier, and you have a better understanding, okay? But it's been going on for centuries. I'm not making anything up. I'm not starting nothing. I just caught on, and I'm trying to show you how to catch on too. All right, now. Okay, we're going to talk about from Genesis. Where's my little Bible over here. Genesis, the first chapter, 26. And even though this is a familiar scripture, I always like to go back to the beginning, because people, if you try to start in the middle or the end, people don't understand. Ain't nothing new up under the sun. So, first of all, why does magic work? Image magic work. When somebody gets your picture, why does it work? When somebody gets an image of you, why does it work? This is what I'm going to explain to you. Verse 26 said, and God said, let us make man in our image or reflection after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, the fowls of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. Now, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him, male and female created he them. Now, this is important when it comes to magic. Magic, like I like to say. Understanding image is a reflection of spirit or energy. All right, Mama Brooks up in my Facebook area, my Capricorn. Now, when we're doing image magic, we're capturing the image or the energy behind the physical representation. When somebody has a picture of you, they're really capturing your energy. That's spiritual work works because we are able to tap into energy or spirit, whether it is an image of a person, a place, or a thing. Okay? When God created everything, he created out of his own self. So therefore, there's energy or ashe or chi or prana in everything And so therefore, that's why we're able to connect with the energy of pictures. Me, myself, can read pictures or whatever. But my thing is, the reason why we work with them, whether it's candles, placing water on it, fire, burning it, whatever we do to that image, we understand that it is affecting that person, place, or thing on a spiritual level, astral level, and eventually on a physical level, okay? It has to affect in the spirit first before it can affect anywhere else in your life. All right, that's Sister Brickhouse, my Sag. Sexy chocolate. Yes, baby, yes. I give up a round of applause for that. I'm like, yes, baby. I like the way y'all talking and thinking. Now, Romans, I'm going to fly through this because I got some stuff to show you. Romans 8:29. It says this. Romans 8, chapter 29, it says, for whom he did foreknew, he also did predestine to be conformed in the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn from many. Now, this is when a lot of us use clay, and we fashion that clay in the image of a person, a place, or a thing. Sometimes people use smoke from candles. Sometimes people use grass. Hell, you like to fashion something in the image of a person, place, or thing. You can use anything. Sometimes they use sticks, wood figures. Sometimes they use clay. Sometimes they use type of molding. Anything that can house energy or spirit. The more natural the substance is, the more energy it can hold to perform the work. All right, Mama Kathy, Sagittarius up in here. Now, I just want y'all to understand, ain't nothing new. When you see somebody in hoodoo, voodoo, even in the church, how many of you guys done been in a Pentecostal church or a church that believe in laying hands, and they'll ask people that say, anybody here want to stand in proxy for their son, their daughter, or somebody, right? When you stand proxy, basically, when you in the church and you stand up there representing that person, you basically a human voodoo doll, right? You are standing as representation of that person. So when that pastor or that preacher lay hands on you, they're really not laying hands on you. They're laying hands on the person that you are standing representing. When your attorney goes into court, they represent you. That's why they can speak for you. That's why image magic works. Whether hoodoo, voodoo, we all do it. In all the ATR, we have things that represent the earth element, the fire element. Representation is getting the ashe or the essence of that thing in your spiritual work. Okay? So, let's go on. I told you I'm here to rock and roll with this. Now, this is what I love right here. I'm going to read this. 1 Corinthians 15:45 through 49. Got to read this one. Normally I just read a couple of verses, but I got to read this one. 45 through 49. Listen at this real good. 1 Corinthians 15:45 through 49. It said, so it is written, mean nothing new up in the sun. The first Adam was made a living soul, and the last Adam was made a quickening spirit. Howbeit that it was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual. The first man is of earth, right? Earthy. The second man is the Lord from heaven. Verse 48 says, as it is earthy, which are they also are of the earthy, and that which is heavenly, that which they also are the heavenly. Verse 49 says, and as we have been born of the image of the earthly, we also we bear the image of the heavenly. Now, this is when people are working on your physical body, trying to all this is positive, negative. But if I want to heal somebody, I can get something that belongs to them: a shirt, a pair of socks, a hat to work with their head, anything that have touched that physical body. Also, we bear image of earthly things. That's why we use herbs and things that come from the earth. If you want to work on the spirit, you have to use things that represent that person's spirit. That's when it comes to your astrological sign, whether you're a Capricorn or you're a Virgo. See, the purpose of magic is to understand if you want to affect your spirit, you have to use things that represent your spirit. If you want to use things, all right, there, Peter from Trinidad, my Sagittarius. All right, now. If you want to use things to affect the body, then you get things that represent the physical body. This is why we, in every practice of ATR, we use this to do things that are positive and negative. But there's more than one aspect of you. You can get things that represent the mind, like the coconut. You can get things that represent the heart. There's different things. Or we can use even astrology, because Leo rules the heart. We can use things astrologically to affect a person, positive or negative, or we can use things earthwise because they still have a physical body and affect them as well. All right there, Leo, I see you over there in TikTok land. Like I use insects because I'm turned into the inner child. Yes, I like what you... There's so many different things that can represent certain things in our life. And a lot of you guys, all this, and I'm going to help you right here. All you guys that out here talking about what you don't believe in, it won't work. Baby, whoever told you that lied. I call them people right there lying liars. If you really believe because you don't believe in something, all right, I got you, T. Carter. If you don't believe in something, it won't work. That if you're dealing with a novelist or somebody that don't know what they're doing. But people that are skilled at spirituality can care less what you believe in. Only time I care about what you believe in if I'm trying to help you. If me and you adversaries, I don't need you to believe. It's irrelevant. I'm the only person that need to believe. But I want y'all to know we have certain things that represent the earth realm, the heavenly realm, and the astral realm. When we use things like selenite, it represents the astral realm. We use things like that may represent the moon. That's why we use certain crystals. It's all about representation of that particular energy, bringing that energy into our work. Now, if you don't know how to invoke spirits and you don't know how to invoke energy, you just got... We ain't gonna talk about y'all right now. All right, let me see what else I got in here. Then we got 2 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter, verse 18. It says this. I love this. But we all, with an open face, beholding as in a glass. This is why a lot of these people tell y'all to get a glass of water. All right, Miss Mary Moore, how you doing, babe? Thank you for joining us. This is why people tell you to get a glass and put water in it. I know that's right. She said, I love herbs because I totally believe in healing. That's why I work at a medical facility. And then you can actually get some dirt from that medical facility and actually work that into your conjure as well. That's why we go to banks. That's why we go to play. I seen Madame Oshun doing a prosperity work, getting that dirt from them banks, a prosperous business. The dirt represents something. A lot of y'all like, what? No, all we need is representation. When you go to court, it don't matter if it's a male lawyer, a female lawyer, a gay lawyer, a straight lawyer. We need representation to speak in the courtroom. Ashe, ashe. All right. Now, it says, I'm going to go on and say, but we all with an open face beholding in a glass of the glory of the Lord are changed in the same image from glory to glory, even as by the Spirit of God. The reason why I want to be, there's different stages and manifestations of spirit, and depending on how deep or how evolved you are spiritually, you can contact different layers of your being. Now, this is why they tell you guys about the chakra system, because the chakra system is the inner you that is connected to the astral levels that are actually operating outside of the physical body, that are operating in the 7 heavens or the 7 hemispheres of the astral plane. And the more you're connected with different light spectrums, you're able to access energy or spirits from different realms and different realities. That's why I keep trying to take everybody on the same level. We go from glory to glory, from faith to faith. And depending on who you are and how deep you are connected in those different aspects of self, you can contact those spirits and have those spirits or ancestral spirits working with you. If you ain't got the connection, baby, it's like a phone. You can't make the call. You got to have a connection. Somebody else said I went to the third part. All right, Paul. Now, also, we're going to do Colossians 1 and 15. It says this. Who is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of every creature? I love that. Who is the image of God, the firstborn of every creature? This is why we as a melanated people, we are able to tap into the energy of nature, the universe, stars, moon, all of that stuff, because we were born of all of those substances. Some people call it stardust, some people call it melon, some people call it dark matter. We got it on the inside of us, okay? But everybody not activated. Thank you, Brother Jonathan, for that love offering. Appreciate that. Now, let me get to you all that slow. We're going to go back to a little grade school a little bit. By definition, the word image means a representation of the external form of a person, a thing, or object in art. The reason why, I'm going to show y'all guys, these are what, now our ancestors did not have stuff like this. They didn't. When we really talking about spirituality, remember, a lot of the fancy stuff we have today available to us was not what our ancestors working with. They didn't walk around here with these candles. But these are called image candles, and they come in different colors. Now, this is a female black candle. Image candle. Now, y'all know black you can do good or evil. Well, any color you can do good or evil, because I don't want y'all, because I get tired of everybody talking about when you see a black candle, you think evil, because you can get rid of a lot of negativity and do a lot of good work with a black candle. But we like to do a lot of dirt with our black candle. So we get issue iligua, and we do a whole bunch of dirt with it. But we can do a whole lot of good with this too. Then I got the green candle for all that. Most women come to me with the green candle image. He represents a rich man. Green represents prosperity and growth. So when you place these things on your altar or you're working with this represents the energy of that man. This represents the energy of that woman. Now, for all of you that are a little slower than most, you can also use this image of a woman to represent the energy that a man has. He may have feminine energy, and this can also represent that particular energy. And same thing when if you got a masculine woman, this candle can represent the masculine energy, because we can make it represent whatever we want it to do if you know what you're doing. We use this white candle representation. Oshun, this is my beeswax candle representation. And intent. Now let me say this, because intent is good. But I got to remember this, y'all. The purpose of getting things that represent that energy, it has to have the substance. So this is natural beeswax. So even though it's representing Oshun, the energy is also there. Don't just be going out there getting stuff that don't carry the energy or the ashe of that particular thing. Now, I have this on my altar, but I brought it out here. I have this frog, right? This frog represents forward moving. Frogs do not jump backwards, they move forward. The same reason why we get crabs to represent moving backwards. Okay? It's a representation of the energy. This is a representation of moving forward, and if I had a crab, it would represent moving backward. So depending on what we're doing, we can utilize these things to represent that energy. The spirits understand energy. That's what we're working on. What else I got up here? Then I got, for all of you that think, I don't have to work with statues. Baby, it's not about the statue, it's what the statue represents. It's not about the candle, it's what the energy of that candle. Now this is the Orisha of Oya. This is my representation of her. The colors, the whole thing, the knives and all that, the skulls that are here, all of that. Look at all this, the mortos, the spirits of the dead, the little crosses, All this is representation of my head Orisha, okay? Why am I saying this? Because if you don't go at this from a spiritual perspective, scientifically, I'm trying to explain to you the same reason why if you want something sweet in your pot, you could put basil. You don't have to use honey. If you want something bitter in your pot, you can use lemon or you can use vinegar. As long as it carries that vibration, that energy, you can utilize it. Now, what else I got over here? Representation. We even, matter of fact, let's talk about it. Many of us use the Bible as a representation of God's power. We use the Bible as a representation of God's judgment. You can use this same Bible depending on your intent to represent judgment or to represent blessing. You are the navigator of that ashe. That's why image magic works. Some of you right now got the cross on your door. It represents what? Depending on you. It could represent the crossroad. It could represent valley of decisions. It can represent reversal, sending back to sender. It can represent redirecting energy. Whatever if you understand the Ankh represents what? The female organ and the male organ. Life, creation, representation. Our people understood that the spirit understood representation. And so when we put certain things on our altars, right here I got this is thank you so much. Look, y'all, I'm a Sag, y'all. You know I love all that attention. Can you use coconut for fertility? You could use that for fertility. But if I was you, I would use grapes. I would use anything. I would use a rabbit. Anything that produces really quickly. If you're doing a fertility, the representation of a rabbit would even work better than even the coconut, because rabbit produces fast. I don't know how fast you want to produce, but I'm just saying. Okay, but this right here, we use the thorns to represent protection. Hey, Madam May, thank you so much. Thank you, Brother Johnny, for the love offering. If I haven't said it, I'm just looking around. Now, this is why we use sigils, veves, Potipemna. Y'all got to forgive me because I'm too excited. She said not that fast. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, all right, huh? Well, maybe you want to move slow like an elephant. They get it on too. But my point is, it represents that. Now, I want to show y'all this. This is a representation of Saturn, right? This is on parchment paper. I love my parchment paper. So this is on. I'm not an artiste. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. I'm not an artiste, so I print a lot of my images on parchment paper. So this is Saturn, and then I have this image of Malika. And so therefore, when we write on the back of these images, we are placing our energy on the image of her, of this particular energy. And so therefore, we send this, whether we do it through a candle, whether we burn this, whatever form that we transform this energy. But this is why image magic works. Do I have anything else here? Oh yeah, I want to show y'all this too. I have literally placed these sigils on. This is on birchwood. This image was placed on birchwood. I have literally placed these outside on my my lawn and let them stay out overnight. I've literally dreamed about spirits coming, descending out of the heavens on these sigils. And so therefore, when I tell you guys, when I have things that I work with, it's real over here. But you just can't get something and say, okay, I'm going to pray on this. You have to awaken the image of that and bring that spirit to that image. Bring that spirit to that crystal. Bring that spirit to that candle. Bring that spirit to... I seen this one right here. Now this is a loa in voodoo called Dambala. And let me tell y'all something. No matter how broke my language is, it never stopped these spirits from coming and working for me. It's a representation of Saint Patrick. So, but it is the spirit of a life. Dambala is a serpent. And this image that spirit will recognize. Even though this is not him. I'm going to say this. This is a doorway to that spirit. So when we're using stuff now, this can be something heavenly can representation. If you understand what you're looking for, this is why we use certain crystals, meteorites, because they come from the heavens. They represent the extraterrestrial. We use certain woods or certain palos or certain herbs or certain crystals or certain things that represent that energy and vibration if you know how to come in contact with that. But this is nothing but a doorway to get to Damballa. Now, if you are not initiated to work with these spirits, I don't suggest. I don't suggest, just like I don't suggest you going knocking on a stranger door that don't know you. What you need to do is be invited into that house by somebody that's already connected to that particular energy or spirit. Now, why is Apostle talking about this? This is hump day. If you're trying to make a decision and you want to do road opening work, you need to have a strategy and a plan. You need to understand, depending on your ancestry and what you're trying to accomplish. This is why you use business cards. Like some of you guys that mess with people. Let me say it like this. Some of you guys think that true spiritualists need your birth name. You can make a fictitious name and I can copy that name, something that you just made up, and still get the spirit there to you. Okay? I need y'all to really, really understand that. Okay? So when it comes down to spirituality, anything can represent you, whether it's something you stepped on, whether it's something you ate. This is my spiritual dad say, when you go to the bathroom, always flush, clean. Some of y'all that's really nasty, you ain't clean. You really put yourself in a position where people can get things to represent you. This is why when men or women want to control your nature, they get your underwear, because your underwear cover your nature. So therefore it represent your genitals. That's why they get that. That's why they tied them in a knot, to tie up your sexual, that part of your life. People that understand image magic, whether in voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Christianity, Palo, they realize if I can get something that represents. Some people have taken my image and try to work on my image. This is why I also tell you guys, there's nobody out here that actually knows how to do this that do not protect themselves from the very work they teaching. I would be an idiot to teach you something and then put my own self in jeopardy. So if you don't think my image is protected, well, some of y'all know because you've been working on me and it ain't working. So listen, if the women that laid down with me had a child from me, got the most closest essence from me that couldn't defeat me, you getting my picture ain't gonna help you. That ain't gonna help you. You getting my name ain't gonna help you. What you gonna do is alert me that you trying something, and my spirit gonna go to work. Shouldn't say spirit, but spirits. All right. But my concept tonight is, I almost forgot. Also, when I do court work, this is my own personal court case that I'm working on. But I use these court filings. I don't need all this. I always take the front page so I can get the case number, and I work that. I put that on parchment paper. Getting dirt from the courthouse. I don't personally do that way, but you can get dirt from a courthouse, and because the dirt represents that courthouse, I actually, because of the area I work in, I actually go to the courthouse. I'm a UPS driver, so I have access to a whole lot of things, and I use it to my advantage. Okay, so getting the image of a judge or a prosecutor. This is why this stuff works. So this is why I possibly want to talk. So when you see somebody in voodoo using certain imageries, don't call it demonic. If you see somebody in hoodoo that's using certain imagery, don't call it demonic. If you see somebody with a statue and you don't work with statues, you still use the same concept of image magic in your practice. You may not have a physical statue. You may have a scarf that represents that particular deity. You may have a scarf that represents that particular ancestor. It's still the same thing. No matter what object we use, it's still image magic, because it captures the representation of that said person, place, or thing. That's right, it's tool in a story. Now, some of us are better at our tools than others? Huh? I'm going to say that before I get into these readings. Some of you may feel that, oh, I tried this and tried that. Baby, it works. Just like you could be a greater lover if you understood how to use your tool. You could be better at financing if you understood finance. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got money don't mean you understand finance. I want y'all to really get that. Just because you got tools don't mean you mastered your tool. You might be even good at your tool, but don't make you a master of said tool. Depending on your tradition is utilizing the tools that represent, these pots represent certain things. They represent that energy. And spirit understands that in the story. Some of y'all try to get too deep and you ain't deep enough. This is why we, if I want to tie somebody up, in the Bible, oh, hold on a minute. Hold on, y'all, I got to flip it around so I don't go off. Make sure you guys on my YouTube, join my YouTube account. Like I said, no matter what position I'm in, I'm good at what I do. You ain't got to worry. I got you. Upside down. Round and round. I feel my Donna Ross anointing. Yeah. Upside down. You're turning me. You're giving up. You're loving me. Round and round. Up. Yes. However. Hey, how y'all doing over there? Hawaii in the house. All right, Hawaii. I want to see you on my YouTube account. Come through now. Yes, I got that Donna Ross anointing. I get it however I can get it. Yes, I'm older now, so I have to position myself in. But anyway, we're going to read for T. Carter. I am going to burn my triple threat. Any of you guys that have not. Now, let me tell y'all something. Let me say this too. You might not burn my particular type of incense, because I burn all types of incense. Resins. I have my own mixture, my own design of my incense. I love incense. We're in the age of Aquarius. I need y'all to really catch on. Just because you don't do something or you're not good at something, if you have seen the miracle that I have seen manifested through what my tools that I use, that's why I use them. Other than that, don't come in and tell me something, oh, I don't use that. I just use my pot. Then use your pot. Long as you get victory, baby. But don't come over here telling me what to use in my yard. Okay? Triple threat. Yeah, some people are tripped. You have to, some of y'all need to start standing up and straighten some of these people. And a lot of them need to find out that just because somebody don't have your real name, oh, they ain't got my name. I don't need your name. KH sent a cash out. What do you want, KH? A reading, or you just trying to bless the man of God? I take it however. My mama told me don't turn down nothing but my collar. And tonight, I don't even have a collar on. So I ain't turning down nothing. All right. How to buy crystals? Go to my website. Blessings say prayer for your brother. That's an open general. Let me tell y'all something. That this is a good example right here. When you guys are asking for prayer, a lot of times I have to tell God stuff like you know what's going on. You don't have to be specific, but you know, you don't know people's intentions and energy. And I'm just saying it because I'm a Sagittarian. I believe in giving wisdom. You don't never, because I see people go on Facebook asking people for prayer. I don't do that. Because you're basically inviting people's energy into your space or into that person's space. And make sure you get permission. Don't just be asking for prayer for people without their permission. For they'll be bombarded with different types of energy. And it might make the situation worse than better because they're not expecting that energy. It's like when you order a package for somebody. You say, listen, I'm sending you a package. They will be expecting the package when it get there. Y'all got to remember, we're energetic, okay? Everybody does not have your best interest at heart. I love the fact that you came in my live and you truck, but I really want y'all to understand, energy ain't for free. What we in the church, we learn about the prayer. When you are praying for people, you are co-signing to their situation and their circumstances. And you can be affected by whatever's going on in their life. This is why we teach you guys about donations or giving monies or resources, because energy out, energy in. Okay? Just give me some wisdom. Where is my lighter? Oh, right here. And once again, guys, remember, we will be with Madam Oshun. We doing meet and greet on the 3rd, but we'll be there on the 4th. And as we get more information, I want y'all to make sure that you get the tickets. She also has these $35 bags. So go to her website. I do have a video that has her information on there, or you can go to her her video, and she has the information there. And go and already order them. Order them ahead of time. Don't wait. Let me explain something to y'all. Do not, with men and women of God, don't wait till you get to the conference. Go ahead and bless them. Go ahead and bless them. Go ahead and bless them. Huh? Sell her out. Make her tired. Make her have to get help to get them bags together. Just go ahead and do you. So we can show people that we mean business. All right, KH, where you at? KH. I need your Zoe. If you want to read in, because you didn't clarify. All right, let me go ahead on. Oh, that's you, KH? Post your zodiac sign. Did you want a reading, or did you want that was just an offering for prayer, or that you want a reading? Tell me what you want. Yeah, I'm one of them kind of men. Tell me what you want, and I'll deliver. All right. Gotcha, Sag. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning T. Carter, T. Carter the Scorpio. T. Carter the Scorpio. Coming through. Hear me as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Show me what is it that this Scorpio needs to be paying attention to. What is it that this Scorpio needs to be paying attention to? What is it that this Scorpio needs to be paying attention to? All right. Those that this is your first time in my live, I do a 3-card spread. The first card is your shadow card. Your middle card is what's presently going on. And then your third card is your outcome card. Okay? We got T. Carter, Scorpio, Scorpionic energy, like I like to say it. Your first card, T. Carter, is the umbilical cord. Focusing on your connection with the divine. Working with that water. It says, hey, Resh Chet. It says, I now establish the umbilical cord to the divine energy, ensuring a constant glimmer of light in my life, especially now when I am in a place of darkness. This is talking about in a place, this right here is kind of like what we discussed, but this card is talking about focusing on in your imagination. All of y'all that when y'all hear black or dark, don't go to evil. When we are germinating ideas and you got stuff going on in your subconscious mind, you need to understand this is when you need to focus on what you're trying to birth into your reality. This particular Scorpio right here, this card is talking about their connection. They want her to focus on what she's praying for, what she has asked for. The Bible said watch as well as pray. They want her to focus on her connection with God, number one, and what she has asked for, because it will surely come to pass. It said light in her life. Then look at her middle card. Long range vision. Hey, that first time, I thank you for being with us. Very much so. If you have not joined my YouTube account, please do so. Your middle card says, hey, Resh Yud. It says, I have the power of clear vision and foresight into every part of my life. The blindfolds are Woo, felt that. The blindfolds are removed. T. Carter, revealing. Scorpio energy, remember we talked a little earlier? Scorpio energy is about revealing. It said, I can see the full-grown tree within the newly planted seed. This means you got to see it before it actually matures. This knowing that whatever you done asked for is going to surely come to pass. Before you even see a form of manifestation. When you put that seed in the ground, you don't have to see any leaf. You don't have to see any stalk. You know that it's going to come to pass. It says, I can grasp the cause and effect relationship that governs all realities. Oh, I like this. This is an enchanted card right here. My life choices and actions are motivated by ultimate results, not monetary illusions. I can now also see more with my eyes, and I can perceive more with my mind's eye, and I feel more through my intuition. Which this is talking about you are developing your spiritual, your psychic abilities, being more. Let me explain something to y'all. The more sensitive you get to energy, the more you need to do protection work and do cleansing work. Thank you, Minister Mario. I did that wrong. All right, there we go. So, your outcome card, T card of Scorpio. Oh, look at that. Look at this card right here. It says, sweeting judgment. Yud Lamed Hay. Through meditation, Scorpio, being in your head. Ooh, I felt that. I send that back to the sender for her. Through meditation upon the sequence and the genuine penitence in my heart, I can lessen, even revoke. This is definitely Psalm 27 and 59. Even revoke judgments. Judgments are things people have decreed. He said, every tongue that rise up against you shall be condemned. Y'all ever seen a condemned house? God gonna condemn them mother suckers. It says, so forth. Meditate to offer forbearance and compassion to others. Look at this card right here. Your outcome card is talking about things that people have said against you, people that have opened their mouths against you out of jealousy and envy. That stuff is going back to them. There are people literally, you have not done anything to them, and they are literally trying to hinder certain things in your life, but it will not prosper because your outcome card is definitely showing up that you will revoke. Anybody had your license revoked? You can't use them no more. That makes sense? Psalm 27, 59, and plus I'm going to do some work for you tonight before I go to bed. Because you're good to me. All right, Sagittarius. KH, we're going to read for you next. Let me burn some protection incense. See, a lot of times when I'm doing reading for you guys, I'm picking up on your energy. That's why I tell people, somebody working on you, I'm going to know. And that's even the sneaky ones. Because energy don't lie. That's why I work with these fire cards. I'm a fire sign. KH Sagittarius, here we go. You hear, hon? All you got to do is, if you want a reading, how much time I got? If you want a reading, cash out $20. If you want me to burn incense for you, I have peace incense, guardian angel, high John, the conqueror, oil of gladness, triple threat, protection incense, mental clarity, love, road opening. I got everything for every action of your life. Money incense, ancestor, and reversal. You're quite welcome, darling. But thank me later, because I'm finna work for you tonight. Yes, baby. Ain't nobody gonna mess with my Scorpio. Leave her the hell alone. There you go. Look at that. All right, KH, you here? I'm trying to make sure you... That's that protection instinct. Make sure... Whew, that's strong. Hello, Miss... I think that Leah. Thank you. Where's my KH? I don't want to be reading it for you in vain. Your first time here? Well, thank you for joining us. Make sure you join my YouTube account. It's a lot of good goodies over there, and my Patreon family. I had a new Patreon. Per they say they is now digging in all that knowledge. I know that's right. Apply. Don't just get into it. There you go. Is that you? Hey, is that Sadiddy? How you doing? I'm waiting on her. Where's my Sagittarius? Just sent 20. Okay, got you. You hope I'm good, honey. I'm fantastic. I ain't good. I told the girl, say, how you doing? She said, you doing good, Paul? I said, girl, no, you're cooking good. And that lace front is good, but I am better than good. Yes, baby. I'm a Sag. But I appreciate the love. I really do. I'm trying to see. Is she here? Is she leaving? Hey, Mr. Mario. Hey. Y'all know I be playing. I be serious, though. Sometimes you can't handle my conversation because I lie to say anything out my mouth. I be meaning, too. All right. Did we have anybody else that need a reading? Somebody said, I want to know about my future. This must be your first time in my live. Because you wouldn't have came in my live and said that. Alright, just get with me. Let me tell y'all something about predictions. Let me explain something about predictions. Don't let nobody fool you. A lot of y'all don't understand certain things about synchronicity. You don't understand things about alignment. You don't understand things about obedience. Your future is what you make it. Somebody can hand you a lemon intended for your future to be sour. And you, because you understand who you are, you get you some water and you get you some sugar, and now you got lemonade in your future. If you understand when it comes down to a spoken word, or whether somebody's doing work for you, or you're trying to create a reality for you to live in, then when you understand that you play a major part in that. That's why I tell people all the time, when it comes to manifesting, I like astrology better, because when you speak things, accept spirit, give it to you, people can affect their own future. They can affect their tomorrow. When you want to know about your future, you need to ask yourself, if you want to know about your future, do you understand your past? If you understand your past, you can dictate your future. Because if you're doing the same thing you were doing last year, probably next year you'll be doing the same thing. You got the same type of friends you had last year, you got them this year, you probably going to be doing the same thing. Huh? Action is magic. I hope that cleared up some stuff. And I don't do free readings. Minister Mario. I don't know. I don't know who is this person. All right. All right, guys. To each and every one of you, okay. All right, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. As you gain knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Once again, guys, if you are in my YouTube family, please do like, respond up under these videos. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I didn't see my other Sagittarius. I don't know if she left out of the live, but I can always read her later. Okay. All right, TikTok. Thank you so very, very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Good night. All right. Let's say thank you to T. Carter, Minister Mario, Madame May, Sister Jackie, Brother Johnny, Miss Mary Moore, thank you so much. Minister Mario, son of Ochosi. Peter Miller from Trinidad, thank you so much. Sagittarius. Mama Kathy, Mama Brooks, Sister Brickhouse, Monique Fofo, Mama Susan. My sister came in here showing her big brother, some love. Nancy Smith, Kimberly Simpson, you be riding with me. I appreciate you, love. Kimberly Peoples, much love. Jealous on we. Miss Lady, Pisces, Mama Susan, and Minister Mario, son of. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you guys want to also support Apostle Ely in Cash Apping and my next ceremony, I appreciate that as well. I got to do that really soon, so I appreciate your support in that. Anything, I'm just saying, anything you do, I appreciate it and make it worthwhile. But I appreciate the love, the support, and some of you guys that see me on my UPS shirt, like Miss Kimberly Simpson, speak and show me love, they'll tell you I got the same kind of smile. I be talking trash. She'll tell you I be talking plenty trash. All right, God bless you guys. Good night.